What can I say, my boy? What can I say? What can I say, my people? Man? This is a fight game. You win some, you lose some. Yesterday wasn't a good day, not just for me, but for the team. But we live and we learn and we move on. I think for me, that was far from my best performance. I have to go back and look at what went wrong. Look at how I felt myself. How did I feel in there? I know how I felt in there anyway. But yeah, man, I just got to assess the performance. Remember, it's only me in there, so this is why I like boxing, because I can only blame myself.
This is your time. Everything's been working on the gym. Your whole life. How are you going to come out? How we talked the other day? Go to the centre. Don't start dominating. Don't put your let's go to the bar, yeah?
Yeah. All right. Let's get into this one. The recap. Me watching the fight. I don't want to do too much talking now. I want to talk as I'm watching the fight. So let's get into it and see what I think. This is obviously the first time I'm watching a fight back, and obviously I want to review my own performance. A lot of people have had their views on it, but I know what went wrong, and obviously I know my hand didn't get raised. So regardless, I took the L, but it's a lesson, and we moved. So let's watch this.
Quite from Cooper, that was better though.
Just dancing away on those feet, trying to get them going. Owen Cooper, he's got the ability. Turned over in 2019. Queensbury first took a real look at him a couple of years later, and he was going along.
I always start well, start very well. Most fights here, I look a bit tense. Jab's very solid, Positioning in terms of the ring is alright. Back in the centre.
So, and I don't mean you're going to be careless and make silly mistakes, but doing that there, moving the head from forward, make that pressure a bit more intense, I feel, for Congo. You've got to try and get him off his rhythm, lose his shape, and then you'll be able to have success. Tenacity will be your friend then.
Trying to counter there. Good, my hand was tight because he's just winging them in with the hooks, as we already knew he was going to do. There's a lot of stuff that he done here. We knew he was going to do. Good shot. Good left hook, good body. Okay. Had a good little spell there, you know, getting back to the boxing on the jab, back to the centre.
He's technically excellent, Chris Congo, especially when he's judging that distance behind the jab.
Underneath, turning him.
Get closer, get tighter. It's what you got to do, Barry, isn't it?
It is, but I think you've got to have, I think you just get lower, like Darren mentioned earlier.
Get to the centre.
On the hip, I think they have to defend against.
The jab was key for this fight, as it always is. Jab is always key, you know. Jab takes you around the world, you know what I mean? The right hand can only take you so far.
But it's the pace that Congo likes, and you've got to get him on these kicks. So dictating the pace of the rhythm, pretty much puts you in the driving seat.
Good shot.
Going to whip in the body shots when he can, Cooper.
Yeah, I think he could have gone upstairs with the next device.
Back to the centre as usual. It's a good little round.
Accurate left to the body.
It's a better round this for Cooper.
Good fakes there from Congo. Yeah, they just stopped him. They just stopped Cooper from going forward. Look at how it's happening.
Mugging him off, looking for that hook all the time, as usual.
Cooper, body and
Missing out on a lot of offbeat moments here. A good little round there. I think I done well in that round, but yeah, I feel like I was still just trying to warm into the fight. You know, I started fast as usual, but not fast, but started at my own pace, and he bought into that a little bit. So, but I'll say that's a Congo round for me. You know, I think now when it got later towards the fight, that's when he started picking it up, or that's when I slowed down, because he really didn't pick it up as much, you know. It was more of me slowing down, obviously due to the weight and stuff. I'm a big guy. A lot of people telling me I should have moved up to super welterweight years ago, but I always wanted to win something of substance first before I move up, you know. But you know how it goes. Sometimes you stay at a weight too long, you can get really hurt. So I'm just happy that the fight went this way, then it went another way, and it really damages my career, you know. So let's move on to the next round and see how it goes. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here. 3 solid victories, yeah. Yep, good shot. Back to the centre here.
Here he is, out of that red corner, the away corner here.
I still look a bit tense here, and I know why, you know. They say sometimes when you lose a lot of weight, your skin thins, your skin gets a bit thinner, so that's why I believe the cuts come through. Your muscles fatigue faster, and you are a bit tense. And as you can see, I think I was a bit too tense here. Should have been more relaxed. Good little uppercut. Good shot. I'm still just getting hit with silly shots, just there. Got under that, turning, you know, doing some good things in there.
He just turns the shoulders and just brings the shot right through the middle. It's hard to read and hard to defend.
Yes, such a dangerous shot to throw the uppercut. If you telegraph that shot, you're wide open. So it's so important, as you say, Barry, to turn the hip into the shot.
From Cooper there, nice little double jab. Just needs to try and Swing that right hand, and I say swing, and I mean it. Swing that right hand over the top.
Good right hand. Get underneath under that.
Davidson, who's not actually in the corner because, of course, he's preparing Lee Wood. It's a busy, busy stable they've got, but they live and breathe it all, don't they?
Yeah, brilliant stable.
Underneath, turning. Beautiful work there.
They're all rubbing off each other, and we've heard plenty of times success breeds
Turning.
success.
I'm actually doing alright in there still, you know. Good shot. Good shot. Really good shot. Good body shot. Got caught myself.
From Congo, who's really boxing quite beautifully tonight, and I think Cooper has got to somehow rough him up and turn this around in the second half of the fight. Maybe that was the plan, to come on strong, come on late, a bit like he did against Echo Esserman, but he'll have to take risks here because Congo is
Cool.
winning
It's
this
just
fight.
it's being silly here, you know.
He can coach at times, he's comfortable enough to win this round, but you allow the fight back into the fight. You don't want to make any silly mistakes, you want to keep your discipline, but also you should just intensify more of your work. I know you've had a bit of success, try and keep the pressure on a little bit here.
Kevin Parker just splitting them up. He's hardly had anything to do. The referee who took control of
Good right hand there. I think this was a good round. A few times I missed a lot of offbeats still, you know. Getting caught with silly shots on the move. Should have kept my shape. But this is how it goes. Even the team over there saying I'm on top. But yeah, I think that was a good round for me. I think the first half of the fight, it was inevitable, you know, to see how I was doing. But how I felt in myself was different. And in the ring, when I was in there, I didn't think I was winning just because getting caught with silly little shots. Times when I'm making a miss, I should have made them pay. And just a few offbeat moments that I see here now that I should have seen there, but it is what it is. So let's move on to the next round.
Well, it's the sixth round, and it's all flying away a little bit for Owen Cooper in his 12th professional outing. He's only ever been beaten once, but Barry, Chris Congo is in some rhythm, and he needs to be taken
Still a
out
bit
of it.
tight.
You've set the pace, which is a slower pace that suits him, and for the guy with the reach and the technical prowess, that's always going to suit him, so you have to make him rush his work. It's difficult to do, and you might have to
Try bow one there. Ooh.
but Cooper can do that. I think just he moves his head a little bit more, and like Darren said, when he gets there, you got to let his hands go.
Yeah, look, I think he's got to throw the right hand off of the left hook. He's thrown a couple of long left hooks. Look, you're primed, you're ready to throw the right hand, let the shot go. And every time he throws a left hook, Congo moves, and correctly, to his left. That's moving onto the right hand of Cooper. Let the shot go.
But the corner fitness told Cooper, you got to just almost run at him. He didn't quite say that, but that's what you got to get to him quick, and you got to stay on him.
It's just again out of range, being made to miss by Congo's feet. And if the other man can just continue this,
Gun showed out, bloody hell.
a momentary respite. Big Bro Elvis will rinse it out and sort things
Big
out
bro
in that red
Obed,
corner.
Demi, not Elvis. I've got it mixed up.
Too comfortable for me.
Back to work.
Congo. It's down to Cooper. He needs to get tight now, get closer. Really, really apply pressure. And again, look, he needs
Making
to get
him miss,
closer
why didn't I
again.
make him pay there?
I think the fates have just really confused Cooper a little bit.
Better jabs from Cooper. Needs more of that. Close this range down.
And throw off it. You know, you've landed the double jab, you're there for the right hand, let that big shot go.
This is better from Cooper. And just a bit of a puffiness round the right eye of Chris Congo. Corner really trying to push him on and will him on here. Cooper is 24, much the younger guy. So is that going to help him as the later rounds tick by? This is Cooper's best round.
Glove
for a
stays
while.
solid.
Every time he dips his
Wasn't my best round. This is terrible for me. I wouldn't say terrible, but not the best. Making him miss, not making him pay, missing out on certain moments that we actually worked on in the gym. It's crazy because a lot of the stuff that he's doing here, we knew he was going to do it.
See the right hand on the end of that,
But
but still.
I wish I could have capitalised on it more within the moment, but
It's really good from Cooper.
it is what it is.
His gloves together, and Congo's falling short with his jab, and there's a shift, just a tiny one here in the pot. Congo surely well ahead on Kevin Parker's scorecard, but Cooper is really closing the range, letting the leather go, and this will really give him some confidence here. Great work from the man from
Good
Worcester.
shot. Shouldn't be working inside the ring there. I should have just moved off there. No, not a good round. That's a Cooper round for me. Yeah, I can just say that I slowed down a little bit in this round, but not good. Not good at all, you know. I probably got a bollock in there in the corner by Barry. I heard it a few times, but it's all part of the game. And yeah, let's move on to the next round now. Let's get into this round
We don't
now.
know how Kevin Parker has it on his card, but it's got to be close. First half Congo, second half Cooper. Who's going to get the best of the last 3 minutes?
I think this one here, I just thought I had to just dig deep, man, and just try,
Respond
you know.
to the advice from Barry Smith in the corner. It looks as if he is looking to hold the centre ring a little.
But still wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough. Trying to slip and slide and throw shots, but I just didn't have it in me, man.
Really needs a rally cry for me, Congo, because he likes to box at a relaxed pace, and he can't do that in this round.
Chris Congo in his 20th professional outing, and really ill afford a defeat at this stage at 32. Owen Cooper back off that loss to Echo Esserman, and starting to really enjoy it. Talk about confidence, Barry, and I think he's relaxed in there, and that's where he's doing his best work.
Yeah, because when you're tense, you tire out quicker, and you push it against your body. When you relax, the punches go smooth, it's easier to throw, you lose less, and you use less energy for that.
Still looks physically very strong, doesn't he, Cooper? Good work though, good uppercuts from Congo.
He's still got the punches, but not the snap that he had earlier. That red corner alongside us are looking very worried.
Yeah, this is not a good round for me. Not a good round.
That wouldn't be good. A defeat at this
I don't think I had anything in me here, like
accuracy is there.
it's hard to just put my punches together, you know, but it is what it is.
Been busier, Congo, in this round.
I could have been busier. I tried, but you can only try in this life, you know. I don't know why I'm boxing so close
He's got all the
with him.
gloves, Chris Congo. Beautiful jab, great movement, but he's slowed down these last few rounds because Cooper has changed his tactics effectively. Hurls in another body shot, thuds home. Almost down to 30 seconds left of this excellent 10-round
Damn,
welterweight
this was
affair.
not a good
Who's
round
gonna
for
get
me,
it?
bro.
Who wants it more now?
Cooper's boxed round here because he wasn't getting a look at
Where did that come from?
Shields out.
Bloody hell.
Eventually they get a break, and Kevin has to step in between them.
Where did that come from, boy?
Owen Cooper, you feel, tapping on his feet, wants this to go on another couple of rounds.
He wasn't getting a look at the first few rounds. That's demoralising for anybody, but he stuck to his task, and now he's flowing.
Absolutely flowing. Go, go, they shout in that red corner to Chris Congo, and he does bravely with body shots. He's trying to tough it out here, Chris Congo. Owen Cooper has done the better in the second half of this fight. It's been a really good start to this night.
Damn.
Has Cooper just
Man, what can I say? I mean, watching the fight back, I think I'm proud of myself in terms of doing what I've done in this 9 years of being a welterweight. Could I have done better? Yes, but obviously you know how circumstances are. Ending it like this is better than ending it in a bad way. As in, like, obviously you know the sport is very dangerous, but it is what it is. And I can say I've done a lot better than I thought I'd done, but still not happy. Obviously, the main thing is the result. You know, it doesn't matter sometimes. You just got to win at the end of the day, and I didn't win. So it is what it is. We're going to move on from this. And yeah, I know the future is brighter than what a lot of people think. And trust me, I've been in this position before, and when I come back, the return is going to be crazy. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon.